Hey guys, it's VJ. In this video, I just wanted to show you how I fix my asymmetrical features with makeup. To be perfectly honest, I was really apprehensive about even making this video in the first place because I don't really feel like pointing out all of my flaws to the internet. But I figured if this video could somehow help somebody else out there who has the same issues as I do, then it will be worth it. So oh well. Anyway, I do have a lot of asymmetrical features. I think it's mainly caused by my teeth. You can see just by looking at me that my teeth are not even because they kind of are turned this way. They're off center, and so this side pushes out a little bit and makes my lips on that side a little bit bigger. And then to top it off, my eyes are not even either. This one is smaller than this one, and it's also a little bit more downturned. Anyway, my eyebrows are also not even. They do not grow out the same way. They're just weird, and I've always had issues with them even before I pluck them out like crazy. Anyway, let's just jump right into this video. If you guys have ever had issues with asymmetrical features, then this is the video for you. I hope you guys enjoy this. Please give it a thumbs up if you find it helpful, and I hope to see you guys in my other videos. Oh boy, so I always start with my eyebrows because they are the feature that really irritates me the most. Excuse my breakouts. Don't even pay any attention to that. So I'm gonna start out with my eyebrows, and I'm just gonna fill them in at first, and then I'm gonna take a look at them and decide what my next step is gonna be. So first things first is just to fill them in. Alright, so this is what I start out with. I just fill them in, and then I work with what I have after that. I feel like I did a pretty good job today, actually. Usually doesn't turn out this good on the first go. So luckily I won't have a lot more to do, but I definitely want to even them out just a smidge. So what I do, I know this is gonna seem really weird, but what I do is I scrunch my face up like this, and it really kind of lets you see just how even they are. Does that make sense? I'm gonna scrunch my face up like this, and I will be able to tell that there's a little too much powder on this area, and this one kind of goes down just a smidge more, so I'm gonna go ahead and fill in this area here. And then I can see that this area is a little bit higher than this area, so I'm gonna go ahead and fill that in. Anyway, so that is how I work with my eyebrows. So now they look a lot more even than they usually do. So as I mentioned earlier, the left side is smaller and more downturned than the right. So I definitely try to make the right eye look a little bit smaller. So I'm going to start from the inner corner. This is an e.l.f. liquid eyeliner with a felt tip. And I just go right into the inner corner as close to the lash line as possible. I try to get all the way to this outer part right here. So like that. Okay, so on this eye, I don't get as close to the lash line as possible. I let there be a little bit of space in between the lash line and the liner, but not so much space to where it's obvious. You can't really tell the difference, and that will make this eye look just a little bit bigger, so that way we can even out both of the eyes. Now when it comes to the outer corner, I don't bring it all the way in like this one, and that helps to make this eye look a little bit bigger. Lastly, to really make this eye look smaller, I tight line it and really get into the lash line too. And there you go. So that is what I do with the eye. Another thing that I do because of my asymmetrical eyes is I only ever curl my left lashes, because for some reason these lashes come out straight, whereas these are already curved. So in order to just even out the playing field, I have to only curl these lashes. Now I'm going to apply the mascara, but I'm going to avoid the very outer corner. So I'm just going to put it down here. And then in this eye, I am going to go all the way into the inner corner. So I do this as another way to make this eye look smaller and more closed up, and also a little bit more downturned, which will then make my eyes look a lot more even. So there is that. Now moving on to the lips. So for my lips, I usually just overline these two lips with whatever liquid lipstick I'm using for that day. But when I'm going to a special occasion and I know I'm gonna take pictures and I want to look my best, then I take a couple of extra steps. So step number 1 is to just cover up my lip line with a concealer. And I just dab it in. The lower lips are a lot harder than the upper lips because they're pushed out more, and so you can definitely see the shadows that surround the lips. So it's going to be a lot harder to hide the lip line, but I try. Alright, so now I'm going to create new lip lines using this Essence lip liner in the shade 11 in the nude. So I'm going to line a little bit higher than my regular lip line on this side. Just a little bit, and then I'm going to overline on this side. Lastly, to make sure that I don't end up bringing any additional attention to my lips than is necessary, I use a nude liquid lipstick. So this one is from NYX Lingerie in the shade 08 Bedtime Flirt. Alright, so there you go. These are the things that I do in order to work with my asymmetrical features. It's definitely not going to make things look 100% perfect, but it does help because my face is extremely asymmetrical. So yeah, anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Again, please give it a thumbs up if you thought that it was helpful. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you guys in my next videos. Bye!